BMNR Bitmine Immersion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bearish short term on this name. After we broke down this line, well, we tested it and we pulled back lower. And we tried to test it one more time and we pulled back lower more strongly this time. On October 31st, this day had a larger volume than the other days, and it seems to me that this low, which was an important support, has been broken. We're a little on the fence here because last trading day we tried to get back on top of this line, but it's hard to tell if this level has been permanently breached. If it has, well, we're heading lower obviously. 50 was first, 47 as a long-term, relatively long-term support. If 47 gives in, then we're heading lower. We should note that Mark Newton from Fundstrat, who advises Tom Lee, is a little bearish or thinks the market will be choppy in the first half of November. He expects a little pressure there. There's no surprise there that Tom Lee is selling ATMs. We have the MNAV around 125 approximately right now, and it makes sense for him to sell at these relatively higher levels before we move lower to the $40 mark. Well, he sells the ATMs here and he's buying the Ethereums, and if we go down lower, he at least sold at the higher MNAVs, and he has room until the MNAV of 1, right? So it's also good for the shareholders because the ETH per share is increasing at the same time. And from a long-term standpoint, this is what we want Tom to be doing. And I don't feel bearish about this stock, but the chart is relatively, unless we move back up and get back the 50 line. In that case, then we're back to test the yellow line and move higher. Well, we'll see what Monday brings, and I'd like to go into the 4-hour and take a quick look at what specific levels we might be able to see this week. Now, in the 4-hour chart, I see these levels, and I'm not going to take any action specifically because I'm not trading my positions in BMNR. But 39.7 or around 40, these numbers are not very strict. You know, there's a band around these levels, and you have to give them some leeway. Anyway, I expect these levels to be tested if the market actually takes a turn lower, especially if Ethereum cannot hold its gains and heads lower. We're a lot dependent on the price of Ethereum, so this name is particularly very volatile. I would not be surprised if we go here. I have some verticals, and if I go here, I might close the short end of those vertical calls, and those spreads can breathe a little bit. The next time we go up, I'm going to sell the short end again. But for now, I'm doing nothing and waiting to see how Ethereum does. We know that the M2 supply globally is going up. Central banks all over the world have been printing money. There's extra money that's going to basically come into the market sooner or later, and the cryptocurrencies should start pumping. The good news, in my opinion, is that when we move up, it's going to be explosive. So if you're in some pain right now, right here, it's totally fine. We should survive this, and hopefully we will head over to the promised land, which is $100 after we clear these higher levels. But for now, we have a big obstacle around 65, and as soon as we clear that, the explosive move will come. So let's hope for the best.